In the bantamweight division, that's 135 pounds. Karine Silva versus Sidy Rocha. And as David had promised us, this is another one of those. Oh my goodness, you got these two in the cage together. When you look at their records and you look at what they've done in the recent past, you realize you got the number 2 bantamweight stepping in to face the number 5 bantamweight. It's going to be fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a fighter at 135 who has 8 wins by knockouts. Was 5-0, unbeaten as an amateur. Has international boxing experience. A blue belt in jiu-jitsu. 4 victories from submission. And coming off 3 consecutive wins, she has all kinds of momentum coming in here into the cage in Sao Paulo. Sidy Rocha, another one of those power fighters. She didn't even start fighting until she was 38 years old. She's 43 now. In those 5 years, she's amassed that 12-7 record, and she's also notched off 6 knockouts. So she's proving that it's never too late to start this sport. Look at the shape that this bantamweight is in. She is absolutely jacked. If you're wondering if MMA gets you in shape, folks, there's the answer to that question right there. She is 43 years old, and she's winning fights. She's knocking out opponents half her age, and look at the shape she's in. She's making her SFT debut here tonight.
Yeah, and 43 years old, and it sounds like she would have all the experience, but she's only got a few years of experience, which means she's been super active, in these last 4 or 5 years that she's been training to amass a pro record of 12-7. Who knows what she did before that with amateur fights, but in that amount of time to be 43 years old, and to have the type of accolades that she has already, very impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, this combat is scheduled for 3 rounds. Bantamweight division, broadcasting for Fight TV pay-per-view and sponsored by Coyotaco, Monaco Hotel, Max, Brafite, Nova Perfil, Rádio Bandeirantes, and UFA, United Fight Alliance. Here we go, in the blue corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing 133.34 pounds. Her professional records at 12 victories, 4 defeat. Fighting from Curitiba, Paraná, Brazil, Karine Silva. And her opponent at the red corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing 133.45 pounds. Her professional records, 12 victories, 7 defeat. Fighting from Bonito, Mato Grosso do Sul, Brazil, Sidy Rocha. The referee in charge, Flávio Mendra.
We'll see if we get referee instructions here in this co-main
Vocês são atletas
event.
profissionais, lutem duro, lutem limpo. Respeitem as regras e obedeçam os meus comandos o tempo todo. Toquem as luvas se quiserem. A seus corners, boa sorte, senhor.
We go, some mutual respect there between these two ladies.
Azul, pronto.
Yeah, you can see the height advantage for Rocha.
Yeah,
substantial 5'7" versus 5'4". She might be looking to take advantage of that. Probably has the reach advantage as well. Looking to stick that left jab in Killer's face all night long. Keep distance. Fight long.
Yep, good intensity. The Killer coming forward with a good combo right away.
I'm surprised. Rocha is looking much bigger than Killer, at least the angles that I've seen so far.
Yeah,
not just the height, but she looks bigger.
I also did not expect that, but she's in phenomenal shape for this fight. You can tell she worked really hard to get ready for this one.
She can establish some power here early on that could bode well for the rest of the fight. This fight's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Rocha in the black trunks, Killer in the pink.
Yeah, both girls with the blue belt accolades on the ground. so you don't know, who's really better until they actually get there. Both have a lot of striking background too, so both well-rounded. We've seen that over and over again. Today's day and age, all these fighters are really well-rounded.
Did you see the power out of both of those bantamweights? When each one was about to get mounted, they literally just lifted their knees, lifted his and bench pressed. They just threw each other off each other.
Nice. Yep, and there's a nice takedown by Hoka. She's on top, but she's in a good spot right now.
Looking to free up that left leg, possibly get a mount, at least do some damage here from the half guard. But a great position for Sidy Rocha here early on in the round.
Yeah, just physically looks a little physically stronger, a little bit a little bit longer, a little bit stronger, and I think that's what really helped with that, get that takedown. She kind of just muscled her to the ground.
Yeah, usually when a fighter's longer, they're giving up the size, right? You have to give up something to be in the same weight category. So if a fighter is short and kind of, stout and fire pluggy.
Here we go. She's going for the armbar here.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Over that. She's got it. She's got it. Oh, she's going to get it. Oh,
it's tight, Billy. Rocha, it's hard to see Rocha's face right now. She's okay. She's okay.
I think she slid down a little bit. I think she's okay now. And she's going to get out. So the killer needs to find a position. But, man, that was quick, and that was tight right away.
Stop!
I don't know what happened. Triangle attempt. Oh, no,
no, she broke her arm.
No.
She broke her arm. Damn.
Oh.
She broke her arm, and they're going to stop it because of that. She wanted to fight on. It looked tight right away, and she snapped her arm. You could see her forearm broken there. That's definitely a broken arm.
Oh, that's so broken.
And, man, how tough is she? She's acknowledging it. Stoppage.
After 2 minutes and 36 rounds at round number 1. The winner by TKO, Karine Silva.
So Karine Killer moves to 13-4 at just 26 years old, hoisting the trophy. And as you said, the #1 ranked fighter in the 135-pound division in SFT. And it will be extremely fun to watch her next fight, and we know Rocha will be back. Rocha was giving her everything she could handle right up until that armbar.